Big question tonight, and this always gets a lot of hits on our social media pages, especially our Facebook page. Could recreational marijuana use soon be legalized? It's a question being asked tonight after a United States Supreme Court justice said that federal laws against marijuana may no longer be necessary. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. Fox 4's Calvin Lewis spoke with an attorney to see how far we may be.
It's a topic that is stirring debate within the Supreme Court. Are the federal laws making marijuana possession illegal now out of date?
It's a huge issue for the medical marijuana companies and recreational companies across the state or across the whole nation.
Marijuana is still considered a Schedule I illegal drug under the federal government. Here in Florida, medical marijuana programs have been passed, making it legal. But just because you have a license in the state does not mean you are not breaking federal law.
While they might be licensed under their state regulators and they might be operating under all the laws and might be completely compliant, there still is that scare that the federal government could come in at any time and shut them down, or at worst, arrest, one of the owners or operators. So it can be, it's definitely very daunting for people in the industry.
One challenge medicinal marijuana dispensaries are facing is banking. Due to the federal laws, dispensaries cannot conduct business with federal banks, making their options limited.
They can't bank with a federal bank, can't bank with somebody that's FDIC insured. So they're having to go to local banks, credit unions in order to get their banking services done. So that poses a big problem for a lot of the companies in the state.
And yet, despite all of those setbacks, Florida has seen a boom in medical marijuana dispensaries. According to Barton, there are close to 350 locations throughout the state. Dispensaries like this one are popping up in strip malls and vacant spaces.
Our population here in the state of Florida, we do have a lot of retirees and older people. So these are medications that don't necessarily have the side effects of some of the harsh pharmaceuticals. So we have a lot of people that are very interested in medical marijuana here in the state.
While the industry has seen a boom here in Florida, it may be some time before marijuana is deemed legal for recreational use.
I personally think it's probably, we're not going to see it until 2024, until it actually makes, the next primary, election year ballot. It doesn't seem like our legislators are going to do it on their own. So unfortunately, it might come down to a vote of the people.
When medical marijuana was legalized in the state back in November of 2016, the issue had to go through a voter referendum. It may require another presidential election year for recreational use to pass. In Cape Coral, Calvin Lewis,